Hey everyone, I am still playing around with this StreamYard thing. I love it, but I'm just still learning how to do it all, and it's fun. And if you haven't done StreamYard for your videos, you need to try it out. It's pretty cool. Man, my face is crooked or something. My part's all messed up. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good morning or night or whatever it is there. I just finished my first part of my workday. I'm taking a little bit of a break, going to go live for a little bit, and then we got to go take the kitties to the vet. So that's the next thing on the agenda. Then when I get back from there, I'm going to have some eggs with spinach and cheese, and maybe one of my tofu sausages with that. And probably mix up or put in my broccoli mash that I made the other day for a kind of breakfast brunchy type food. As you may or may not know, I've started Atkins today. I do want to let you know that I started out at 207 pounds on my scale, and I am now down to 196. So that I believe is like an 11-pound weight loss. Pretty cool. Win-win. I'm pretty happy about that. That's why I said it's amazing what a month can do. Just a month, and I've already lost 11 pounds. Cool. Oh, no, that's okay, Tracy. Good to have you. I'm not going to be here that long. I'm just waiting for my ride to go take my kitties into the vet. But yeah, so it's kind of a quiet morning this morning, and it was a nice morning though. I talked to a couple of very nice people in tutoring. One guy wants me to tutor his 7-year-old daughter, and another was a very shy lady from Saudi Arabia. What I think is cool, and I'm really thankful to God for this, is that it seems like I can talk to almost anybody from around the world, and no matter how stayed back they are, like standoffish, I can kind of ease into the conversation so that by the time I'm done talking to them, they're like chatting it up. I mean, way more than they did when they first came on. And they're just really at ease with me. One of the compliments I get a lot, which makes me really happy and feel blessed, is that of all the American people they talk to, the English speaking people, I talk slow enough so they can understand. And as you know, I am a little bit slow. So that's a blessing. And maybe this is my calling. Maybe this is where I'm meant to be, is talking to people around the world that have a very different upbringing, a very different way of looking at people and each other. It's a lot more honoring than people in the United States treat each other. I can tell you that. Yeah, maybe some people would say, well, the way they treat their women and their girls and stuff in other countries is strict and overbearing. But honestly, I will tell you, those kids respect their leaders and their parents and stuff like that. And not all of them are abusive either. They just know that in their culture, you respect authority. And it's very different than here. I mean, even adults on here treat each other like garbage. It's pretty bad. I don't know. I'm learning a lot about the differences in places like China, Korea, Kuwait, Taiwan, Thailand, Saudi Arabia, all over the place. And it's really eye-opening. It really is. Today, I got interviewed for a podcast by a lady online. And actually, I probably should see if I can get a hold of the link for her podcast and post it on here if she'll let me, or maybe have her post it on my channel, because it'd be kind of fun. I basically was interviewed on what a foreign person could expect when entering a restaurant. So I had to talk to them in detail about what to expect when you go to a restaurant. That's kind of hard because I really don't go to many restaurants, at least not like fancy sit-down restaurants. My daughters probably would have been better at giving this information. But the lady asked to interview me, so I said, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? So that was pretty cool. She came to me and said, would you be willing to do this with me? I work for this company that you are working with, and I'd like to do a podcast and talk to people, that are tutors and provide this information for the foreign people that you talk to. So, and she said it would be a great opportunity for people to actually reserve time with me. So when she posts this podcast, I could probably expect quite an influx of reservations coming my way for tutoring. Problem is, there's only so much of me to go around, and eh, honestly, in the last couple of days, there's been like 3 people at the same time trying to contact me. That's based on a video that I put out there, just basically, hey, my name is blah, 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 and this is what I do. And if you're interested, contact me. And I guess they were impressed with the video. So now they're like ringing the tutoring thing off the hook, so to speak. That's pretty overwhelming and yet flattering at the same time and humbling. Um, God is really good. He's given me a personality, I guess, that people around the world are very comfortable with and at ease with. And I think He's given me enough of an ability to talk to people in small doses that when they keep it at small doses, I get along fine. When they try to get too personal, a lot of them, I will push back because I'm not looking for that with everybody. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning a lot about who I am and what I can tolerate and what I can't and stuff. So that's pretty much it, I guess, for now. Like I said, I'm just waiting for John to get here to take the cats to the vet, get all that taken care of. We're taking all 3 at once, so this ought to be interesting. We tried to get him into the house this morning just to keep him there till John got here, but they managed to open the door and get out. So they're out running around. We have to go corral them for the vet. So be praying that we can corral the cats. That's what we're hoping to have happen. All right. Not many people here. Not really many people talking. So I don't know. Maybe I won't stay on very long. I might go use the restroom. Maybe grab a bite to eat for the morning meal. Or maybe I'll wait. I don't know. I kind of want to keep doing the intermittent fasting thing. One thing I noticed, I went into my Fitness Pal and I saw that from June 26th to July 26th, which was where I lost the 11 pounds, my carbs were pretty much down lower. My calories were down lower. The calories, I'm supposed to be eating about 1,560 something, I think. Oh, 1,768 in order to lose the weight. So we'll see how that all goes. I'm going to keep on trying to stick with that and do the Atkins at the same time. See if I can actually lose the weight even more and get down to my goal weight eventually. That would be wonderful. But I did notice that back in June, May and June, oh my gosh, I was huge. I mean, I was so huge. I'm not that big anymore. That's why I said it's amazing what a month can do. Just looking at the videos of myself, for myself, I'm just blown away. I can't believe that I was that big. In the one video that I did where I was cleaning the front part of the shed, I think, I had on a black skirt. It's a real pretty skirt with a ruffle on it. And you could just see my gut. I was like, oh my gosh, I look like I'm carrying a water balloon or two underneath my shirt. It was disgusting. Sorry, if you're overweight, I don't mean to insult you in any way, shape, or form, but how I feel about myself is what's important to me. And I don't like looking at myself fat. I don't like being fat. So the fact that I'm losing weight makes me very happy. You don't ever have to worry about me getting anorexic because I will not allow that to happen. If that ever starts happening, I will be eating food really quickly that I love, like cakes and things filled with creamy stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. But it's kind of fascinating to go back and see yourself and really realize how much you looked so different and just really not good. So I'm glad. I'm very grateful that God brought keto into my life and now Atkins into my life, which is same as keto, just higher protein, which I think I need because I am active. I ride my bike now and I do my ball exercises, and I've been doing a workout every other day, at least 8 to 10 minute workouts. And I'm working my way up to a little bit more, but with the asthma, I have to be careful because my lungs will just like shut. And I won't be able to breathe in, and it's really frustrating and upsetting when you can't breathe fully. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, I'm just really amazed that in a month I lost 11 pounds, and it shows. You can see the difference in my videos. If you don't believe me, go back to my June videos, my May videos, maybe even my April videos, and you can see the difference. I can see it just in my face. Now, yesterday I ate a piece of cake, so I tend to retain water, I think, and it shows up here. So it's going to be a little bit poofy here, but I'm pretty sure with the Atkins plan for the next couple weeks, you're going to see less and less of me, and not on here, but less and less of me physically. I'll be shrinking down, shrinking and shrinking, and it'll be wonderful. And eventually, I will be healthy. I will be at my goal weight, which is 120 pounds, or maybe a little bit less. Um, and I'm so excited. Anyway, hey, Lisa, thank you. Thank you. I can see it. I can see it for sure. I couldn't see it till I went back and reviewed my videos. And now it's like, oh, yeah, you can tell. You can definitely tell. So, anyway, that's that. I painted my nails again yesterday. I had fun. They were starting to chip off, the pink was. So I'm like, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a tricolor sparkly thing here. So I sparkled, tricolored my nails. They look like Easter eggs, don't they? Kind of like how you do an Easter egg. Yeah, that was fun. I have to be careful though, because Matthew has a real hard time with the nail polish. So I try not to pull that off or pull that out if he's around. I'm trying to learn to be more respectful of his boundaries and stuff too. Um, I've been letting him sleep in as much as I can. He's sleeping right now. And I even saw a difference like in my attitude and the anxiety level in me from when I started filming the breakdown of the whole house situation, the flooding and the cleanup and the gutting out the shed to prepare to move in. I was a mess. I was miserable. I was depressed. I was anxious. You could see all kinds of bipolar, everything coming out in me in those videos. And now when I listen to myself, you can tell I'm happier and more at peace. Now that I have my tutoring job, I'm in my element. I really like doing what I do. Matthew's doing so much better. Yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me of that too. I don't just mean to focus on myself. I'm proud of my husband. He has come leaps and bounds in a better direction. If we could just get the eating thing under control, that'll be great. He needs to stay away from the sweets, but I don't really know how to go about doing that, and I'm concerned about him. So he is doing his blood sugars now and taking his insulin, so that helps at least not get them as elevated as they could be. But it still scares me a lot when he overdoes, like he does sometimes. So this week I'll be on real low carb, 20 grams of carbs to 25 at the most. I'm even allowing myself a little bit more, 30, but not going over that. Mostly this couple of weeks I'm going to be eating protein, vegetables, fat, nuts, and seeds for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be adding in berries, cherries, melon, whole milk, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, cottage cheese, legumes, and tomato juice. Which I may even kind of add those in now if I can keep everything at 25 to 30 grams of carbs. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty low carb for the next 2 weeks to get the body kicking into gear, the metabolism. And then the third week, you start adding fruits, starchy vegetables, whole grains back and see how you do. I probably will not add a whole lot of gluten type products back in because I already know I gain weight on gluten products. So there's no point in tricking myself and thinking, oh yeah, you can do this. Or I should say tempting myself, not tricking myself. So I will be doing that. I'm going to try to stick with the protein, veg, and fat, nuts, and seeds, though, the first couple weeks. Not going to be adding a whole lot of extra carby stuff in other than maybe some cantaloupe or something like that. But for the most part, I'm going to be really faithful to this because I know now looking at my fitness pal, I know that it worked. I know that there's logical, visible evidence that what I was doing was working. So I'm going to keep doing what was working. That makes sense to me. I will be right back, guys. I want to show you something, but I need to go get it. I'm so cold. All right, I actually have to turn my air down today because it's so chilly in here. All right, I want to show you my fitness pal and show you what I'm talking about. How the weight went down between 626 and 726. But I got to show you on my phone, so give me just a second. Progress. And now that I've incorporated, here, whoops, okay. Now that I've incorporated exercise also into my plan. Okay, there we go. All right, maybe you can see that. From 6, I think it's 26. Yeah, around 626 to 726, you can see where my weight dropped down. So that's visible evidence of that. And then you go to I'm just being real with y'all. My waist was all over the place here. My waist. And then my hips. My hips went up, way up, which I don't know if that's normal. I think the weight has to go somewhere. The fat moves around your body, so. And then this is the tummy underneath. What you're seeing is my body's fighting to have an equilibrium and establish a regular pattern, and it's fighting me right now. It doesn't want to let go of the weight at all. It's fighting and saying, no, I'm not letting it go. No, you're stuck, chica. You're stuck with this weight. No, I'm not. I'm going to lose the weight. This gives a better overview. This is over just this past month. But you still see it bouncing because that's what it does. It's just going to keep on doing that as I lose the weight. It's going to eventually have to let it go. It's going to stop fighting me at some point. There. That's my favorite one, though, where it shows actual weight loss. That's flipping cool. And that's not even the whole thing because I started out way at 200 something. If I could show you that. Just a minute. I love my fitness pal. It's so awesome. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now you can see. Yeah, I was like way up there. Almost to 210 at one point, and now I'm way down. So, oh, sorry, tracker. I should have done a promo. I didn't think about it. So then I go to. I like to check out the calories and stuff. I don't know if it lets me do it on here. I'm not sure. What is this? No, that's not it. So from 207 down to 196 in a month is what I did. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, the only way to show you on here is going to be with the macros. I want to show you the carbs, but I want to show you from June 26th. Yeah, real good stuff. Which part do I measure for the underbelly? I made that measurement up. It's not an actual measurement, but I'll show you. Hold on. If I can. There's obviously the belly. The underbelly is going to be this big fat part here hanging down. I know my mother's probably watching this going, oh my God, don't show your fat self like that. Sorry, Mom. People ask. They want to know. I'm being real. There's a belly here. me show you how to measure it. So it's literally under your belly, that part. Pull it tight right under there, and then look at it. Do it when you're not clothed, obviously, because that's fair, be for real. So 45 is what it says with clothes on. Without clothes, it was 43. You thought you were behind on your weight obsession. So that's the underbelly, KK. Wow, Lisa. Awesome. Awesome that you're small, but maybe not if you're trying to gain the weight. I've never been, well, I have been small. I was 110 pounds back when I was 18, I think, years old. That was my healthiest time of life, too, because I was swimming, I was walking, I was bike riding. Those pants, by the way, are also from my neighbor. Okay, so I'm trying to find, let me get to June 26th, because June 26th to July 26th were my time of greatest weight loss. I want to show you how it worked. Because you guys were around for the journey with me. Really, you've seen it happen. You've watched it unfold. All right, so here we go. June 26th. Whoops. Sorry. The red is the fat. The green, or yellow, I guess it is the protein. And then the blue is the carbohydrates. Okay, so very little carbs. All right, so now let's go to the next one. Still very little carbs. I mean, not as little carbs as it should be, but 68 grams of carbs is probably way less than most people eat in a day. Then we got 36 grams of carbs. This was when I was still trying to figure it all out. 23 grams or 64 grams of carb. 116. Way overdid it on the carbs there. That was on my cheat day, as they call it, or my high carb day. 10 grams of carbs. I dropped way down the next day because I was like, woo, I need to knock that off. I did not obviously log anything in on this day for whatever reason. I don't know. Tuesday, I just skipped. Okay, then we're back on it. Wednesday, 126. Still high. Okay, now we're going down again. 79 grams. July 5th, 65. $168. So we went back up again. We're going up and down, bouncing, because I'm figuring out, this carb cycling thing, it's got to work, which it did, actually. 67, which proves that if you overeat carbs at one point and then you don't eat a lot the next day, it will help, because your body thinks you're about to eat more carbs, and it's like, oh, well, I got to kick into high gear digesting this stuff. And if you're writing comments, I'm not reading them yet, but I will in a minute. 29 grams. So now we're into July. I'll forward a little bit further because it'll take forever to show you all of it. And we're already into the end of July here. So July 20th, 253 grams of carbs. That was that high carb day that I pigged out and just didn't feel real good the next day. 40 grams. So now I'm dropping down lower again. 12 grams, from 40 grams and 200 grams down to 12. Okay, now we're going back up again. 183. 24th, and it's still high. 90, but not as high. 25th, 75 grams. Then we got 106 grams. We're almost up to today. The 27th was 104 grams yesterday, 115 grams, and that leads us to today. So, chicken noodle and cheese, or chicken noodle and dressing casserole. Yeah, chicken's good. If there's a lot of carbs in it, maybe not. All right, so let me start posting your comments on here. Lisa's having trouble gaining weight. Malma says, hey, Tracker. Everybody's saying hi to Tracker. Thank you, Lisa. There's KK saying hi to Mal. Malma saying hi to KK. Thank you, Tracker. You might want to if you want to lose the weight, girl. Chicken noodle and dressing. I mean, just figure it into your macros. If you're keeping track on your Fitness Pal or whatever you use, I do count calories actually, KK. My calorie allotment is supposed to be 1768 per day. So yeah, I do count calories. I count calories, I count carbs, I count protein. Yep, see, this is my Fitness Pal. Whoops, sorry. I can show it to you without it being all weird like. Ugh. It's not the easiest thing to show on a camera. There we go. So that is my goal, 1,768. That's to lose weight, and I try to keep even lower than that. But that is my goal of calories per day. And then as I eat, you'll see food will have calories in it. And if I exercise and log that in, that'll add my calories. And then, excuse me, when you exercise, it'll say on my Fitness Pal, you've earned 300 extra calories for today. And then that means you can eat a little more if you want, or you can not eat and just lose the weight. So yeah, I don't usually take that to mean, oh, wow, I get to go and pig out now and eat 200 more calories. No, that means I'm at a deficit and my body's going to let go of the weight. So why jeopardize myself and my progress? So yeah, so there you go. There's some honesty from Dee Dee. You can do it if I can do it. Anyhow, so, oh, excuse me. I probably should be watching my Facebook, because if John writes me and says he's on his way, I need to be ready to roll. KK, think of it this way, okay? This is how you figure it out. Whatever your weight is now, I don't know if you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, or what. You look pretty thin to me. Whatever your weight is now, multiply it by 8 and add 200. That is what calories you should be eating to lose weight if you're trying to lose weight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so don't you try to lose weight. Don't you dare, girl. You should be gaining weight, not losing it. I didn't realize you had that problem. I would have never even told you the formula. My bad. So maybe you should be eating 1,700 calories to gain the weight. I don't know. You talk to your doctor. I'm not going to advise that. Let it never be said that I encouraged an anorexic person to lose weight. Never. I would never do that. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody from my job. I'm not going to comment on that, KK, because people that have anorexia think they need to lose weight all the time. And it's not about losing the weight, it's about control. So I'm not going to say whether you do or not. I don't see you in front of me. If I saw you in front of me, maybe I would know. And I probably would say, no, KK, you don't. You need to go back to your therapist and talk to them about why you want to lose weight when you are already too thin. That's what I would be telling you. If you're too thin, I don't know. That's why I said I can't judge. I can't say. I don't see you. I'm not your doctor. But I would never encourage you to lose weight if you were thin already. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, on a different topic. What's everybody doing today? I'm taking kitties to the vet. I'm coming back and working some more and eating some lunch. And I don't know, probably cleaning a little bit in the house once I'm done working. Not sure when is my work day done today. I think it's done at 3, so no, it's done at 6. Although I get a break from 2 to 3. It's not too bad, I guess. Am I looking at the wrong day? No, I'm on the right day. Today is the 29th, right? Yeah. Strange. Okay. I'm trying to figure, because I'm in the wrong section. That's why I can't figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Oy. There we go. Yeah, so I worked from 7 to 9. And then I'm supposed to work from 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. That'll give me my 6 hours. I don't know. I think I'm going to get off of here and maybe get a little bit more work in so I can make a little bit more money and try to get up to my goal of 200 a week. Sounds great, KK. All right, I'm going to get going. I love y'all. I'll see you a little bit later. I'll come back on live later. At some point, Dana and I are going to be doing a collab. So God bless everyone. Have a good day. We'll see you then.